Traffic lights have become unlikely modern marvels. Connected traffic lights with sensors can also detect pedestrians and cyclists and adjust their timing accordingly. And with new AI systems, these lights are learning how to prioritize on the fly without human intervention. And they're starting to feel more like traffic managers than traffic signals. Technology has already made it easy for emergency vehicles like ambulances and police cars to breeze through intersections by changing the traffic lights. Ford Motor Company has been working on connected traffic light technology that could clear a path for ambulances, fire engines, and police vehicles. It also helps avoid other emergencies by reducing the risk of an accident caused by first responders driving through red lights. The system could also send the timing information for red and green lights to other vehicles to improve traffic flow for everyone. That might sound kind of useless, but you can go out right now and buy some car models that can use this data. They come with technology that listens to what the light is saying, so it can show you when a red light will turn green. In 2016, Audi collaborated with Traffic Technology Services to become the first car manufacturer to fully integrate traffic light information and provide a countdown of how long a traffic light will remain red before turning green. Since then, some Bentley cars have added the feature too. The goal of the system is to help drivers adjust their speed to hit green light after green light in uninterrupted bliss. But even for the best drivers, traffic conditions and the poor decisions of other drivers can mess up the flow. So we need to rely more on the infrastructure to get us to traffic nirvana. Enter adaptive traffic lights. These are the geniuses of the traffic world. Unlike old-school lights that are based on timers, adaptive traffic lights adjust to real-time traffic conditions. They use a combination of sensors, cameras, and algorithms to monitor traffic flow and make decisions on the fly. In cities like Los Angeles and London, adaptive traffic systems are making a huge difference. LA, a city known for terrible traffic, has over 4,500 traffic lights that are interconnected in a citywide network, adjusting in real time to make the worst rush hour in the world a little less frustrating. These traffic lights aren't just operating in isolation. These lights connect to each other and to traffic management centers, creating a web of information that's constantly being updated. Imagine a giant game of Tetris where all the blocks are cars and traffic lights are playing to keep them moving in sync. In Pittsburgh, for example, a new system called SurTrack is using artificial intelligence to control traffic lights. It doesn't just adjust based on what's happening at one intersection. It communicates with the whole city's traffic network. It's a bit like giving each intersection a brain and then hooking them up to a central nervous system. And the data proves the system works. It has led to a 40% reduction in travel times and 30% fewer stops at red lights. But it's not just drivers who are benefiting from this new tech. For too long, traffic lights have been cars first, humans second. But things are changing. Smart pedestrian traffic signals are now a thing. These aren't the awkward push button that we all know, and sometimes ignore. No, modern pedestrian signals can automatically detect when a person is approaching the crosswalk and adjust the timing accordingly. Some systems even adjust the time based on how quickly or slowly you're moving across the street. So they can tell if you are power walking or just strolling, and if you have trouble walking, the traffic lights won't be jerks and give you just 10 seconds to get across the street. And cyclists? They're finally getting some love too. In cities like Copenhagen, there are now green waves, specifically for bikes, which means if you ride at a steady pace, you'll hit green light after green light. It's a cyclist's dream. But here's where things get really wild. We're rapidly approaching a world of autonomous vehicles, and traffic lights are going to adapt to that too. Cars are getting smarter every day, and their communication with traffic lights is advancing at light speed. But the cars might be evolving so fast that traffic light infrastructure quickly gets outdated. In fact, some experts are predicting that in a world of fully autonomous vehicles, we might not even need traffic lights at all. Cars will communicate directly with each other and the surrounding infrastructure so they can safely roll through intersections with no need to stop. It sounds terrifying, but in theory, it could eliminate the kind of human error that causes most traffic accidents. So even though traffic lights are advancing quickly, they still might not even exist in 50 years. But in the meantime, traffic lights are evolving, becoming more intelligent and, dare I say, even helpful. From adaptive systems that reduce congestion to sensors that can spot a cyclist from a mile away, the future of traffic lights is looking shockingly bright. And that's something to be hopeful about.